Everybody, excuse me, happy Sunday to you all. Well, I have been meaning to do this video for a while now, but I have been so busy that I haven't had a chance. So, Karen, this is for you, my dear, and anybody else who can use this particular video. For those of you who have not seen the description of this video, I am talking about Alexa, or what they call the Echo Dot. There are two different versions on Amazon. There's like the Alexa, which is the large tower. I have that as well. But we stopped getting the big tower and we start buying these small little dots. They are relatively inexpensive. They run sales. Amazon runs sales on them so much throughout the year, and this is the time of the year, the holiday season, in which they will be putting Echo Dot on sale like regularly. Like right now, the refurbished one is $29. I think currently the price for this is like $39. So it's relatively inexpensive for you. Now, for those of you who already have an Alexa or Echo Dot, you may not realize how great and amazing and awesome this thing is. Look at her just illuminating for us.
I don't know that.
I wasn't talking to you. But anyway, you don't even realize how amazing it is. This little thing can actually be your homeschool tutor, and also allow you to teach your child about independence and doing research without even getting on the internet to do it. But you still can do both, whatever you want to choose. But let me just talk to you a little bit of how you can totally get the full benefit from this Alexa if you have this Alexa or Echo Dot. What you actually need to do is go into your accounts on Amazon and enable the features. You go and look for Alexa skills, and it will actually show you all the different skills that she has. She has over 400 pages worth of skills. I cannot go through all 400 on this video. However, it's broken down into different categories. So she has games and trivia, I think it is. She has lifestyle, she has nutrition, and she has another one. I think it's like 4 categories, but between the 4 categories, it's like 400 pages worth of stuff. The only thing that you have to do, because I have not yet ran across a feature on Alexa that wasn't free. So only thing you have to do is go into your settings on Amazon and actually enable the feature in order to utilize the feature. And all the features that I use are free. So what I'm going to do today, just tell you a little bit about some of the features that she has. For those of you who need a to-do list or a checklist or reminders and different stuff like that, you can actually enable that feature on her, and she will actually remind you of whatever you want. You could say, I want to do a to-do list, and you say exactly what it is and what time you want that reminder. She will actually remind you on that time and actually repeat verbatim exactly what you wanted to be reminded of. I use that as well. So if you're having a problem with keeping scheduling and timing and all that, that is a free thing that you can actually utilize. Let me see, can I do it without her acting up? Alexa, open to-do list.
What can I add for you?
Please add 3 o'clock noon class.
I added 3 o'clock noon class to your to-do list.
Okay, see, she added it. So 3 o'clock tomorrow, or no, 3 o'clock today, she will remind me of this to-do list. I just did something random off the top of my head. But you can get more detail. You can give her less detail, more detail, whatever you want, and she will actually help you. But say, for example, your child is having problems with math, and they're working on geometry, and they have to have the square root of 10. Let me see. And you don't have an answer key to that particular book or worksheet. And you're like, I don't know what's the square root of 10. So you can use this. Alexa, what is the square root of 10?
The square root of 10 is 3.162277766.
That's your answer key. Alexa, What is 125 divided by 3002?
125 divided by 3002 rounds to 0.04164.
See, she actually does that. She does all basic math, fast, geometry, whatever you ask her, perimeter. She does that for you. And so this is like my tutor. And my son and my daughter, they interact with her pretty well. I even ask her certain questions and different stuff. So say, for example, you want to have some fun. So she even has a feature, is the joke of the day. So I would say, Alexa, open joke of the day. Alexa, open joke of the day.
If you'd like to enable this skill, you can do so by finding it in the skills section of your Alexa app.
Hi. So as you can see, I did not enable that particular feature of the joke of the day. So in order for me to enable that feature, I would have to actually go into my Amazon account, find the joke of the day feature, and then click enable. And then when I come back to her, I can actually get a joke of the day and she will give it to me. But say, for example, you want to know something about history. Let's see. Alexa, what happened in 1914?
I know about 481-1914 events, including in World War I. The French village of Moronvilliers is occupied by the Germans. Japan declares war on Germany. Russia orders full mobilization. And Germany declares war on Russia's ally, France.
So as you can see, you can ask her history things. You can ask her science things. If your child is having trouble with spelling and they get to a certain word when they're reading and they don't understand the word, they want to be more independent with their studies. They don't want to really ask you how to do anything. You know how they get when it gets to that age when they're like, I want to do it on my own, but they still need help. So they can actually use this and actually get the correct pronunciation, the spelling of the word. Say, for example, they're doing some writing and they get to a word, they get stumped. They know the word, but they don't know how to spell the word. So say, for example, I don't know how to spell the word previous. Alexa, spell previous.
Previous is spelled P-R-E-V-I-O-U-S.
So as you can see, she will spell the word. Let me see. I forgot whether or not she can do this, so I'm just going to test it out right here. Alexa, what is B-A-D spell?
B-A-D is spelled B space A space D.
So she actually break the spelling up for your child. I just did that sometime when because she do get updates, she will actually spell the word, then she'll come on, oh, you love it, I did this for you, boo-boo. She will actually spell the word and then she will actually pronounce the word. You just have to give her the function correctly in order for her to do it. And right now, off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly how I'm supposed to say it to her in order to do it. Oh, you're welcome. So they also have a feature called, they have different stories that's interactive. Now, I have not went through all these stories, so you're going to have to use your own disclaimer on that because I haven't went through all of them because they changes. And so, but we have did it in the beginning, so I don't even really know what this is going to be entailing, but I'm going to open it up and take a chance live and see what she's going to do. Alexa, open the magic door.
Welcome to the magic door. In front of us is a land of adventures. We can explore this land together. Our journey depends on the choices we make. Your first choice begins here, with 3 roads. One leads to the mountains, another leads to the sea. The last is a spooky path into the dark forest. Would you like to go to the mountains, to the sea, or to the dark forest?
The mountains.
We walk toward the mountains. There is a fork in the road leading to 2 paths. One is a dirt path leading into the forest. Another is a stone path leading to a flower garden. Would you like to take the forest path or the garden path?
The forest path.
Okay, follow me into the forest. There are tall trees all around us.
Alexa, stop. So,
Okay, goodbye. Try our latest adventure, the Haunted Lighthouse. To start, open the magic door.
so as you can see, with this, she has different interactive stories. Some yes, she does sound effects, so it will keep your child engaged, in other words. So you will have to be the person to determine whether or not the story is right for your child or not. I'm not sure on the story because it changes based on the answer that the child gives. But so far I have done it and I haven't had any problems with it. But it's interactive. The child has to give Alexa at a certain point. The child listen to the story. At a certain point, the child has to make a decision. And they usually get 3 options, whether they want to do A, B, or C. And based on their decision, determines where the outcome gonna be. And so you're gonna run into different characters. The child is gonna hear different people, ladies' voices, children's voices, not scary little stuff, but interacting with the story, just as if you was reading a real book in front of you. It's just interactive, so your child will be able to be totally engaged with the story in an interactive way. Say, for example, you want to play some trivia game or something like that. They also have Jeopardy on here. I think they have Family Feud, but let's just open up Jeopardy. Alexa, open Jeopardy.
This is Jeopardy!
Thanks, Johnny, and welcome, players. Be sure to stay tuned after today's 6 clues for a special announcement.
Today's first category is Tale as Old as Time. His epic poem, Aeneid, is 9,896 lines long.
Alexa, stop.
See you next time.
Okay, and so it will actually go through like the whole series of how to play Jeopardy. You will actually have to say the answer just like you was playing the real actual Jeopardy game on TV. Like, you have to give your answers in what if, just like you would do real Jeopardy. They also have a new feature that I just saw that's called the escape room. So your child will have to use logic and skills in order to escape the room. So if you have ever experienced the real escape room experience where people actually go into an activity area and they have to take clues and different stuff, and they have to figure out how to actually get out this room based on the clues and different things that they are presented with as they go through these rooms. Same thing dealing with this. They have the escape room where based on what you say determines whether or not you're going to get out of that room or not, and it's interactive as well. They have Disney characters, they have Cyber Life, they have Deal of the Day, they have spelling, they have trivia. They even have this thing called the lava floor, in which your child is going to be interacting. Yes, it is fun, where your child's going to be interacting or pretending that their entire floor in their home is lava, and she is going to try to help you navigate to get out of the lava. So they have like so much. Let me see what else they have. They have daily giveaways in which you can open up that feature and be involved with daily giveaways that they do solely from this, and you can actually win some stuff. They also have 20 question game, things dealing with science, things dealing with nutrition, health, things that help the child to wind down, to have quiet time, meditation, to be quiet and help them to relax. They have let's see, Wild Wild West kind of trivia, the good guy versus the bad guy, and storytelling. They have lifestyle. They have Alexander does lava floor by himself now. He loves to play with Alexa. Wow. Yes, it is so much fun. Now, Alexa has almost like 400 different pages of features. So I couldn't go over all of them on this video, but if you're looking for fun stuff, you will have a lot of fun stuff to do. If you're looking for a cool or fun, exciting way to, and free, because most of all these things are free. I haven't ran across any one of her features that you have to pay for yet. So utilize it while it's still free. They also have, let's see, interactive reading. It can help you with your spelling, help you with your math, help you with science, help you with history, answer different questions, tell you some joke, help you with fitness, help you with a to-do list, give you reminders, you set the alarms. I mean, she does like a lot of stuff, including you can connect it with, if you have Spotify account, you can connect it with your Alexa and actually Bluetooth it right through your Alexa or your Echo Dot, and actually hear your music there. Another feature, if you have more than one Dot or Alexa in your home, because we have, I think, 3. We have 3 of these because Amazon gave us like a really, really good discount for being with them so long, and they wanted us to try this out. And so we got it for like $20 back in the day. So we like bought up 3 of them. No, we bought 2, and then we bought another one later on. Some kind of little feature they gave us when they needed some people to try these things out. So we got a really, really good deal on it. But it's still cheap now. This was back in the day when it first came out, and these things was $100 a piece. We got it for $20. So this, you can actually talk or communicate between the different Dots or the different Alexas in your home. Like, you have to actually name them. So you can name one of your Echo Dots living room, or give it a whatever name you want to give it, and then you can call that particular Alexa, and it will actually open up.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, sorry. You can actually call that particular person on the intercom. Another feature which you may not even know about, Alexa, you can use your Alexa to make telephone calls. Yes, you can. Let me show you. Well, I don't know. I don't want to get my phone number. I don't know. I ain't gonna do it. But all thing you have to do is, well, you know it, Karen. But the only thing you have to do is actually call the phone number out. So do the area code first, and you're talking about you need to put 1 in the Alexander's room so that you can call him. Yes, you can call and you can talk back and forth without yelling, because you know how we do, one person on one end of the house and you on the other end, and you start yelling like for them to come where you are. You can just talk to the Dot, and you can actually hear them. They can hear you. You can actually call a real telephone number, and it will ring through, and you can talk to them through this Alexa Dot. I have called my parents through this, and I was shocked. I just told Alexa the telephone number. She dialed it, and I was talking to my parents right through the Echo Dot. Yes, and I was shocked. So she does a whole lot of different things that many of us have not even thought about. And you say you always yelling and no one never hears you. Well, they'll hear you now. They'll hear you now. That was my problem. That was my problem too. Like, come here, but Mom, I didn't hear you. So now we make sure we keep 1 in the den and 1 in the downstairs classroom. Well, kind of like multi-purpose room. And I have 1 in my bedroom. So my husband and I will just call on this, and we'll say, okay, bedtime, you have 30 more minutes, wrap up whatever you're doing, it's time to go to bed. And they can hear us, and we can talk to them just as clear as day. So every so often, Alexa, Amazon is doing more updates to the function. So just try different things with it, because the calling on the telephone part is like a new feature. They have not even announced that feature out to the general public. I was just playing around with it one day, and I was saying it as a joke. I was like, I tell you, they do so much with this technology. We'll probably be able to talk through Alexa on the telephone. I mean, I was just being nonchalant. I really wasn't thinking I could do it. I said, let me just see, can I do this? And I told her, I said, call such and such number. It called my husband's number because the account is in his name, and called him and said, do you want me to call Curtis? I was like, okay. So that was an update. So then I said, well, let me try a little bit more. So then I said, okay, well, call this number. And I said the number out in numbers, and it actually called through. And I talked to my mom, talked to my dad, called through, talked to some of my friends straight through Alexa. So I'm like, okay. So for those of you who do not have a phone right now and you have Alexa and you have Wi-Fi connection, you can actually talk to people because she can dial the number for you. I don't know if we should be happy about that or sad or scared. But anyway, I just want to tell you about all these amazing features that she has. And I'm pretty sure it's way, way more. But that's all that I know at the moment, and I'm gonna play with her a little bit later when I have some more free time. But I want to make sure I get this out for my special people out there, Karen and Alexander. Does the other person need Alexa too? No, my parents don't have Alexa. I use Alexa to call them on their telephone. Yes, I use Alexa to call my parents and my husband on their cell phones and landline telephone. So
I couldn't find parents' husband in your list of contacts or devices.
see how she eavesdropping on me now? I wasn't talking to you, Alexa. I'm calling your name, but I wasn't talking to you. But yeah, so you can actually program her to call certain numbers as well. Yeah, that's too much. She up here in our conversation, Karen. Let me stop. So, but yeah, I called through Alexa, called a landline telephone, and then I turned around and called a cell phone, and it went through. Clear as day. Yes, she noisy and such. She all up in our business. But like I said, she has a lot of amazing features. So if you're looking for something to kind of jazz up your homeschool, you already have Alexa, but you're not really using it. You bought it off a whim and you're like, oh, I don't really think I can use this. This is not really something tangible I can use. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's way more than tangible. It's kind of like your own built-in teacher of sorts. Like, she does it all. And actually make fun activities for you and your family, your child, interactive reading, exercise, fitness, health, stories, all the subjects, science, history, social studies, math, and even jokes. She does it all. She will pop. You're right. She does everything. So, I know what you said. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But as you guys can see, Alexa does it all. And now they just have a new update or a new little thing that you can clip into your car. I think my husband said that you can actually take Alexa with you on the go. I'm like, I don't know about that. But my husband and my son are like the techie kind of people. I'm like, kind of techie, but that's too much for me. She can stay home. Alexa can stay home until I get home. But if you already have Alexa in your homes, that's the reason why I did this video. You can start using her to the full benefit. And that's probably still not all of the things in which she has. But you already bought it. So try to utilize it and use it instead of paying a whole lot of money for a tutor or trying to get your child motivated or pumped when it gets to those moments where they don't want to hear you, but they want to hear somebody else, and you're trying to get this point across. Maybe you need to pull Alexa out, pull one of them educational DVDs out, or pull in a family member that can help you with certain stuff, or a friend. But Alexa is really, really fun. And it's something about Alexa that, oh, you're going to use her for sure? it's something about Alexa that makes whatever you're trying to do less stressful for the child. For some reason, you can go over the same exact stuff, but when it comes from her, I don't know, like it's just different. It's just different. So if you have her, use her. If you don't have her, look around for when they put these things on sale. They will be putting them on sale. The holiday season is approaching us. They will be putting these bad boys on sale. So if you're a person who don't like to buy things that's not on sale, which I'm kind of like a person like that, really, really like that, they will be putting them on sale. And if you don't mind buying refurbished, they're already really cheap now, refurbished. And refurbished just simply means that it's used, but they got it back to manufacturer specifications. It went through all their qualification and checking and stuff like that, and it's only $29. Yeah, they do go on sale a whole lot. So like I said, it's two versions. It's the dot, and it's also the bit tower. We have the bit tower, and we have 3 of the little small one. My daughter has hers because she likes to listen to different music. She's into with foreign language, like learning Mandarin, Chinese, and Korean. I think it's Hangul. And my son, he mostly uses it to help him with school and to remind him, like alarms and different stuff like that. And then we have just like one off to the side. I think we have two. We have two. We have one here. Yeah, we have one in the den and one in the classroom. And then, oh, hey, Alexander. How are you, my special boy? Let's see, and we have the big one too. So you guys use them. And if you don't have one now, you just wait till it goes on sale. He said good, and it's totally blushing. Oh, I made the baby blush. He making me blush. That's my #1 subscriber. Hello. Love me some Alexander. Well, anyway, you guys, I am going to go. I did not mean for this video to be so long, but I just want to show you some of the amazingness with Alexa, or the Echo Dot, whichever one you want to call her, does the same exact thing. Use it for your homeschool. It's fun. If you have one and you haven't used it in a while, blow the dust off it and start using it. And I did this especially for my special little guy, Alexander, and his mom, because I absolutely love them to pieces. So I'm sorry it took so long for me to get this video for you guys. And I'm also working on the list of audiobooks and stuff like that. For some reason, my list that I use is totally gone, and I don't know where it is. Love you too. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I don't know where it is. So right now, and I got rid of a lot of my audiobooks that I had previously. So I'm like, oh man. So right now, I'm still trying to go and try to find some exciting audiobooks that I could tell you about, because I totally lost my sheet that I collected over the years. I almost fell out when I misplaced it. I don't know where it is. So I think I misplaced it when we was with the hurricane thing and kind of threw everything everywhere. And now I don't know where it is. But I'm going to try to get you something to get you started with the audiobooks and stuff like that. But this is just to get you started. Now he can actually use the Alexa for a whole lot of fun, like exciting little stuff right now. And then later on, I will also share with you guys the different audiobooks as well that are more interactive. It's not just plain old reading. It's kind of like an interactive story that your child can like visualize and kind of put themselves into the story, so to speak. And I'm also going to share, I'm trying to collaborate a playlist of different classics that's free on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to make a playlist so that I can make it available to you guys, so that if you have a child and you want to immerse them or really expose them to classical poetry and stories and stuff like that that's in literature, There are a lot of things that are available for absolutely free online now. Right now I'm collaborating cartoon versions, regular versions, and the originals. And because I'm doing that with my children as well, I already have some done, and I haven't had a chance to go through everything. So, and I know I probably won't have a chance to go through everything. So when I let the list go out, keep in mind I haven't like screened every single cartoon or every single thing. I just categorized it, or put it in categories based on the particular literature. But you're going to have to go through it yourself, so that can help you guys out with a playlist of classes, because my child do not want to sit down, and my son does not want to sit down and read a whole thick literature book. Nor are we not going to get through a whole thick literature book. I have to be very, very approach it from a different angle. He'll sit down for some time, even though he is 12 now. He'll sit down some, but after a while he get kind of stagnant and get kind of bored. So that's why I say, okay, sometime we're going to do audiobooks, sometime we're going to sit down and read it straight out. I'm going to read it to him, he reads to me, and then sometime I want them to actually see the cartoon version or a theatrical version that's more exciting than the humdrum things from back in the day when they're like, off down, and it's like so dry. So I'm trying to find some things now. So once I get everything collaborated, I will actually have it on this YouTube channel where I will actually let y'all see the playlist that I'm collaborating or trying to collect stuff now. And I'm also looking for some free audiobooks that's very, very interactive, that's on YouTube right now, that's available for absolutely free, because you know my motto, if you can get it free, it's surely for me, or a discount, that's what I want. So you guys, I will talk to you later. I hope this video helped you guys on your Alexa journey or your Echo Dot, and it's some more things that's going to be coming along the way in book releases coming up soon with my friend and I, and we collaborating with a OT, occupational therapist, to get y'all some things out book wise. So we have a lot of different amazing things that are coming out in the future with books dealing with our active learners, our children that learn differently, embracing them and giving them a platform to enjoy learning and enjoy moving and embrace the loveliness of the right brain side of learning. It is totally amazing the way that they see things versus the way a left brain person sees it. So embracing that and giving them positivity and a place to shine and feel like, to know that they don't have to change or go into this little mold for anybody, because they're just fine just the way they are. And so we're working on a whole lot of different things, trying to collab, trying to get these things situated so you guys will have a different twist or perspective on and choices when it deals with curriculum or different things dealing with the subjects matters and stuff like that. So we have a whole lot that we're working on behind the scenes. And also the giveaway is going to be announced live Friday on YouTube and live on Friday on Facebook as well. And I think that's about it. We have some planners, a planner coming out. We have quite a bit of stuff that are on the plate, and I'm going to let you guys know about it as soon as I can, as soon as possible. So have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to use Alexa. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, thank you so much. We have a great Sunday too. Bye.